actually going to meet in the finals, and it's the buyout market of Aldridge going to Brooklyn and Drummond going to Los Angeles.
Which one do you
Um,
like more?
well, Drummond to LA is going to be much bigger impact. Honestly, I don't know. I don't understand Aldridge going there. It's
Why
for a
not?
ring, but if you're wanting to go somewhere to make an impact, you should have
Hmm.
gone to Miami. Should have gone to Portland.
Yeah.
But going
Um,
there after they just signed Blake, I don't really get it.
yeah, I don't know. I think it's just a matter of yeah, just ring chasing. I mean, LaMarcus Aldridge is, he's older, he's 35. But LaMarcus Aldridge can still play. Like, I mean, we talked about it a couple weeks ago. Like, he was having his worst year in San Antonio because he simply just didn't fit that timeline. I don't think it was a matter of ability. I think here in Brooklyn, I think obviously playing with James Harden and all these guys is he's gonna have an impact. Like, I know you just said Andre Drummond. Obviously Andre Drummond's gonna play a bigger role for that team, but I think this is just another weapon for the Nets. Um, and I think when playoff time comes, it's going to be pretty hard to stop them, especially through the East. I think they're going to steamroll the East. Not going to lie.
I I I think they will until like I don't know about when they play Philly and Miami, just because of what Miami could do defensively.
Yeah, that's true. But I think out of those two, I think I would say,
In the 7 game series, I'm going Brooklyn,
yeah.
but I don't like the first round. Like even if the Bulls make the playoffs, we're not. We might get a game if we're playing Brooklyn first round, and
Mhm.
that's honestly being courteous.
Yeah.
But I think you go Miami, you go Philly, Milwaukee's borderline.
Hmm.
I think those first two teams though, Miami and Philly, I think that could give them maybe a 6, 7 game series.
Yeah, we'll see. I think Miami matches up better with them than Philly does. I think Philly has like the best. Um, I'm not gonna say the best player. Let me stop myself. But I think Joel Embiid is gonna give the Brooklyn Bigs some problems. Like, we'll see if what happens because obviously the last couple of years in the playoffs, you know, they get they get beat around. I mean, obviously they got smacked up by the Celtics. Yep, pretty sure they got beat by the Celtics last year. So hopefully this year in the playoffs they can make some moves. Obviously Doc's in there, and um, he's got a little bit more playoff experience than Brett Brown did. So
Yeah.
we'll see. But
I really do think that they can make some noise. It's just it all comes down to well, because what Philly can do is just the fact that you have Ben Simmons running a point two, that you could do whatever you want, but you're just gonna have some guys that cancel out there, like Joe
mm,
Harris and Danny Green.
yeah,
It'll just cancel out.
but you get
But
a healthy Brooklyn team that has Kyrie, James Harden, KD, Blake Griffin, and LaMarcus. Like,
I
those guys besides Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. Like no disrespect to Tobias Harris, but like Brooklyn's gonna give them buckets. Like,
yeah, it'll be a great series if MB can go out there and drop about 30, 40 a game,
mm-hmm.
and Ben Simmons gonna have to put up 20 minimum.
Yeah,
So it'll be a really, really fun series. But yeah, it's gonna come down to I think the finals. Because once the Lakers are healthy, and I mean you have a front court of Drummond and Anthony Davis. I don't know anybody who can get a rebound over any of them except for Joel Embiid.
yeah, that is crazy. But yeah, it's just crazy. Like, whew,
One more
it's
guy
gonna be a
that's out
fun
there too,
finals.
man. One more guy that's still out there is DeMarcus Cousins.
I hope he goes to Miami. Now that because I thought LaMarcus was a lock to go to Miami. Obviously, went to Brooklyn, but lost my breath. I think DeMarcus to Miami would be a solid move because you have Bam that could play the 4 or 5, and then you got DeMarcus who could play the 4 or 5.
And you got
So
Precious.
right, and then in the playoffs you're going against Brooklyn, who has kind of the same situation with Blake and LaMarcus, where you got these two bigs and kind of play both. So I think that's where Miami could use DeMarcus is definitely in a series against Brooklyn and against the Sixers if the Miami came across the Sixers in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Uh, So I think Miami needs DeMarcus if he can go in and be healthy. I think it's a no brainer for him to go there. Like if he goes
Him
to Golden
there.
State,
Oh, I was gonna say Boston too.
yeah,
They need a big. I mean, they try to play Taco, but they just can't. Like he's just too slow.
hmm
Like I would love to see Taco play. Everybody loves Taco, but it's just I don't think it's possible. But yeah, man, I'm hoping that they could somehow meet in the finals. Like I don't do. Does Brooklyn play the Lakers again?
I don't
But
know.
it has to be towards later in the season when Bron's healthy, KD's healthy, everybody's healthy. Because I don't want to see that game if I mean I'll still watch it,
Everyone's
but
hurt.
yeah, if everyone's hurt, like it's not gonna like live up to nothing.
they
You
play they play the 10th of April.
10th of April. Yeah, they won't be
hmm
playing. They will not be playing.
And do they play him again? No, that's it. They
Yeah,
play him
so
one
we'll
time.
have to hope for a finals matchup.
That'll be a great that bro. That'll be a amazing finals. Like all
Yeah,
healthy.
yeah, it really will. Especially when you know you got someone on Brooklyn who's claiming he's the MVP now.